What's up guys, it's Sammy Cheese here, back with another video, and on today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a dress-up game in Scratch. Right now, I'll put a preview on screen of the dress-up game. As you can see, all you're doing is just dragging clothes onto the character. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, so let's get started. And the first thing that you want to do is go to the link in the description with all the game sprites and costumes, and make sure to download all of these. And once you have that, go back into your Scratch project and delete the cat, and then go down to these two buttons, and for the choose a backdrop button, which is this one, go up to the upload button and pick on backdrop.svg, just like that. And then for this one, for the choose a sprite one, go to the upload and upload every single other one than the backdrop, so all of these ones. And like that, this is what it should be looking like. Now, let's start coding. Now for the character, all you want to do is go to events, one green flag clicked, and go to motion, go to X, change this to -184, Y 0, and put this right there. And all the script is doing is just telling the person to go somewhere in the game. And now, let's code the hat. Go to events, one green flag clicked, grab that same XY block, but this time change the X to 155, and change the Y to 150. And then go to sensing, set drag mode draggable. Go into looks, grab a show block, and drag this onto the one green flag click block. Next, just click on this code at the very top, and then just drag it into the shirt, just like that. And then click on the shirt, and once you're in the shirt, change the X value to 184, and change the Y value to 6. Then, after that, drag this code again into the shoes. Then click on the shoes, and in the shoes, all you have to do is go to X, 114, Y 96. And then once you're done with that, grab this code again, drag it into the jeans, and once you're in the jeans B, change the X value to 100 and change the Y value to 6. And now drag this block of code into the jeans G, and in the jeans G, change the X to 100 and change the Y to -119. Then pick this up again, drag it into the sunglasses, and in the sunglasses, put X 186, Y 96. And then for the vest, just drag this code into the vest, then click on the vest, and for the vest, all you want to do, change the X to 184, and change the Y to -119. And now if you hit the green flag, as you can see, everything's in order, and if you go to test your game in full screen, everything drags onto the character, and you can put it anywhere you want, and the game is fully working. If there's something wrong with your game, please let me know in the comment section down below. And that's it for the tutorial. If you enjoyed, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Anyway guys, peace out.